Hello there, everybody. I'm Waddles. What's going on? We're back in Snapshot land. Today, the Snapshot 18w31a has come out, and it has some new stuff that I'm going to cover in this video. Last week, there was 2 snapshots, but they were both simply bug-fixing snapshots, or at least mainly that. So I didn't see a need to cover those. But jumping right into the new features in the snapshot, if you go into your single-player menu, you have a search box at the top. This is going to make finding worlds a whole lot easier, especially if you have a lot of worlds. That search menu is more of just a simple, handy feature, but this next feature way overshadows that one. You can take bone meal in a warm ocean and grow a coral now, which is absolutely awesome. Now, I'm not sure if we can get coral blocks from any of this, but you can get the coral plants, which is cool. I could see Mojang going and taking this feature and turning it into the coral blocks or something, unless there's something I'm missing. But I don't believe we can get the blocks, but we can begin to farm coral. I would absolutely love it if Mojang added a feature that allowed these little coral plants to grow into coral blocks. That would totally be awesome. It would be kind of like chorus fruit. Probably take a lot of time, but sadly, we don't have that right now. The next new feature involves fish. If you kill fish, you have a 5% chance to get bone meal. Now, 5% is, of course, pretty low, so this isn't going to be your new source of bone meal, but it is a chance nonetheless, which is kind of cool. There we go. There's some bone meal just like that, so pretty rare, but still cool. This next feature on this snapshot is very nice for squid farming. Squid will now only spawn in rivers and oceans, so no more squid spawning in tiny random little lakes or maybe in your dolphin road that you're making or something like that. They will only spawn in rivers and oceans. This makes a whole lot more sense. However, inland lakes are going to be even more empty than they already were. There's nothing else changed about the squid other than where it spawns. Conduits are now properly waterlogged. If you go above the water and try and place a conduit, you cannot do that anymore. Previously, you could place the conduit and you would get water spawning with it. That didn't make much sense, and you could even use that glitch to go into the nether and throw a conduit and get water in there. So that obviously didn't make much sense and probably wasn't intended. You now need to be under the water, or at least have a water block to place a conduit. You cannot place it in the air anywhere anymore. With the new chunk command, you can now force load in chunks. So what you're going to do is do /chunk, then you have your option of force in, unforce, and then you put the coordinates to the chunk that you want to force load in, and there you go. That chunk will be force loaded in. I have to be honest, I'm no expert in command, so if you want more information on the new /chunk command, I advise you to look up a video from someone that knows more about commands than myself. Then, finally, there has been more optimization in this snapshot, heading towards 1.13.1, which looks to be on the horizon, and not too far off on the horizon. Optimization is always nice. I can't personally tell much of a difference in this snapshot, but I'm gonna trust them here. Hopefully we get even better performance and optimization, especially in terms of servers in this new release, 1.13.1. I don't believe we have a date on that yet, but that covers 18w31a. If you have any questions or if I missed something, throw that down below. My name is Waddles. Drop a like if you liked it, subscribe if you haven't. I have a lot of interesting content that you might enjoy, and then go have a good day. I will see you tomorrow. Goodbye, everybody.